Okay, what's with this new look?
I'm trying to change my image, People don't believe in me like they used to. I think this whole intimidating sky god thing, it's a bit much. So I thought a friendlier version of me might be appealing to a wider audience.
Yeah, but I don't think your problem is the way you look necessarily.
Oh, come on. Who wouldn't love this guy? Look at me. I'm totally approachable this way. You wouldn't want to have a beer with this guy?
But I think you need to focus on the way you actually behave. I mean, we should make that the priority.
Oh, my behavior's fine.
Well, you're pretty inconsistent, to be honest. You talk about love, but there's a lot of cruelty in your actions.
Like what?
Genocide? The murder of innocent children?
Oh, please. No one is innocent, okay? You're human, you're guilty.
See, but you're the one who made us this way, intentionally.
I gave you free will.
That's kind of a cop-out, though. You're omniscient. You knew what we were going to do before you created us this way, yet you did it anyway.
Well, just because I knew doesn't mean I interfered.
But you created the system already knowing the outcome. That's not passive by a long shot. It's premeditation.
No, it's not. It's foreseen, okay? Big difference.
There's no difference. You're all powerful. You could have set things up in an infinite number of ways, but you chose the one where we sin, suffer, and then get blamed for it. So these choices we make, they're ultimately yours.
Okay, but I fixed it, I gave you a way out.
By intentionally murdering your son?
Not murder, it was a sacrifice. It was the ultimate sacrifice by a loving creator. I sent my own son to atone for the sins
that you knew we were going to commit because you deliberately designed us that way.
Don't interrupt, because I'm in the middle of a thought, and now, crap, where was I? Oh yeah, I sent my only son, to bleed for you so that you can be forgiven.
And that seems reasonable to you?
It's friggin' beautiful.
I've been treating your son now for a few years, and he's still very traumatized about it.
He'll get over it.
It's been 2,000 years. I mean, trust me, it still bothers him. He's afraid to come back here.
Yeah, I know. He's too sensitive. A real mama's boy. I should have been more involved in his childhood.
Putting your absentee parenting aside for a second, the problem isn't that he's too sensitive. It's that you're too cruel.
Cruel? I saved you. I could have just wiped the slate clean like I did with Noah, but no, I offered blood instead. You're welcome, by the way.
I'm concerned because you say blood like it was the only choice.
Well, it was the best choice. Your blood is life, after all.
Or death, if it's on the outside of the body.
Look, there has to be a price for sin.
And the price has to be blood?
Not always. Don't be so dramatic.
But you have a long history of demanding blood. You demanded blood from Abraham, from Moses, from your own son. You even demanded mutilation. I mean, you made Moses snip the tip off his son's penis for you.
Circumcision is a symbol of the covenant between me and my followers.
Yeah, I've heard that. But you don't require it from Christians.
No, we changed it. We decided it really wasn't necessary anymore. But I still wanted to do it.
Yeah, but the Jews still do it. I mean, why is that?
Don't tell them, okay?
See, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a lot of blood and gore required to worship you. Why?
It just feels right,
Okay, I really want you to think about this before you answer. Is it just a feeling you have, or is it a need that you have?
Well, it satisfies me.
It does. In what way?
When I see blood, it's like something clicks into place, and then a kind of calm takes over.
This started when you were younger, with small animals, didn't it?
I guess so. I never really thought about it.
Back in the Garden of Eden, Cain burned his crops as an offering to you, but you rejected them. Why?
Oh, come on. Cain set fire to a salad. What am I supposed to do with that?
And then Abel sacrificed a lamb.
Right.
You liked that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, the blood, the burnt flesh, it was great. I mean, who can resist a barbecue, am I right?
Okay, but you didn't require it for sustenance. You just enjoyed the smell?
Well, not just that. It's the whole ritual, you know? The moment that the blade touches the flesh, there's a stillness. And then that first rupture, that warm rush, the copper tang that fills the air. Oh, man. You don't forget that smell, you know what I mean?
Right. So slaughtering animals satisfied you for a while.
At first, yeah.
Calmed you down. And when it didn't, the impulse escalated?
Yeah. Animal blood just wasn't cutting it anymore. I needed something stronger.
Human sacrifice.
Right. It was inevitable.
Right. You first tried it with Abraham. You wanted him to sacrifice his son Isaac.
Cute kid.
But you stopped yourself at the last minute. I mean, you knew it was wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, I did know. I mean, asking a guy to kill his own kid is pretty messed up. I mean, even by Old Testament standards.
So you held off with Isaac, but the hunger never really went away?
No. If anything, it got more intense.
You really wanted blood, didn't you?
Well, I wanted the meaning behind it.
But also the blood.
Yeah, also the blood. I mean, what can I say? I really like blood.
That's alarming. You're not supposed to like it. You're God. You're supposed to be above all that.
See, but it's not about death. It's about order.
Order through blood?
Blood spilled in obedience.
Wow.
Life drained in submission. That's where the power is.
You do hear yourself, right?
You want to know what holiness really smells like? It smells like burnt fat, charred sinew, singed hair clinging to the smoke of a sacrificial fire.
Is that worship? Because it sounds more like a forensic report.
That's worship, baby. The cry of the lamb just before it understands, that moment when it realizes, that's the holiest part. Oh man, I'll tell you, innocence is the purest fuel.
Oh, okay.
See, the closer it is to blameless, the more potent the offering.
And that's when you decided to have your own son killed?
Yeah, I made him perfect, see. Sinless, the ultimate human, kind, loving, forgiving, wise.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And then I killed him. Oh, what a rush.
You realize you're confessing the most divinely premeditated murder in history, right?
But don't forget, it was really me.
Right. Yeah. See, I really wasn't trained for this.
Look, real justice doesn't whisper. It screams, okay? It bleeds. Life demands life. Sin demands death.
Yeah, but does it really?
Yes. And blood is the answer to both.
So what you're basically saying is that a scented candle just doesn't do it for you?
No.
And not even like a nice eucalyptus vanilla blend, maybe?
No, not even close.
All right. You do seem a bit agitated by all of this. So let's just, dial it back a bit. I'd like you to calm down if you can.
Well, some blood might help.
See, this is why your son doesn't return your phone calls anymore.